It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay.
Yeah, I said it's Waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go. Let's go. Set it off. Set it off.
Bizzle. Like, that's what's up, man.
Nah, that's super dope, y'all. Hold up. Yeah, you got the beat coming. Yo, we got Ghana tuned in right now, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if your music is right, man, you're global. And I know this is just FM radio, and people think radio is dead for some reason, but we ain't, man. We eating over here, man. Like, straight up. We providing opportunities out here is what we doing. So shout out to you, man. I appreciate having you come through here. And let me reset everything right here. Y'all are listening to the Best of the Bay, winning Waves of the Bay. I am Tone Capone. Y'all can follow us all social media at Waves of the Bay. Everything you hear tonight is going to be Tampa Bay based, and I'm actually going to extend that a little bit and let's say Central Florida based, because we've kind of branched out. You know, you're coming from Lakeland right now. I've got a few Lakeland, few cats from Polk representing. I got Bradenton, Sarasota, Spring Hill, and everything in between, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to hold it down and provide a platform the same way we used to do with our stage. We just transitioned it from, you know, these live venues into FM airwaves. So that's where we're at with it right now. So welcome to Waves of the Bay. If you're an artist out there, Waves of the Bay Radio at gmail.com. Send me your radio edited music, which means no cuss words. Make sure it's mixed and mastered as well. So send that on over to me. That's a huge thing right there, man. But with all that being said, I have a dope artist who has rocked with us in the past. I'm actually about to blow your mind here in a second, dog. Pause. But, you know, I got some, I actually took a listen back to some replays of some stuff, and wow, we go back a few years at this point, man. We go back a few years at this point. So,
we really do.
World, I want to welcome Bub Bizzle to WMNF, man. This is your first time being here.
Yes,
welcome to the studio, bro.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity. Like, you know, Tom. Like,
man.
We're always in it, so we just think, you know, whatever's next, keep moving, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like to be here and to like really soak it in, it's like, wow.
This is a real studio, man. Like, we got editing stuff and live band room, and this is an official deal right here, man.
Oh, man.
And shout out to the community, because 70% of what we do is funded by y'all. Everything we do is for y'all. That's why I don't get paid to be right here. You know, this is all volunteer. This is all love. That's the reason why I like to share it with the artists of Tampa Bay. So
that's what's up.
But yo, Bub Bizzle, define your sound and your artistry to somebody who's not familiar.
Honestly, like I like to call myself a soul music soldier. Like I feel like the soul is like my whole vibe, and it's not like trying to categorize myself or put myself in the box, because I can pretty much jump on anything. But the soul music is just like that's where the heart is for me, you know. Like I'm always in tune since I was a child, you know, listening to my dad and his records and my mom and her music. Like it just kind of bleed through you the older you get. You know what I'm saying?
Was there any song in particular that you remember just like opening your eyes up?
Ooh. And like this is just period or like now or
just period.
Just period. Okay. Man, I would say my mom. One of her favorite songs that she used to play was "Sweeter He Is" by the Soul Children.
Okay.
When I first heard that song, I remember it was like, wow, like it was like captivating. Like it pulled you to listen, you know. And even to this day, like I still go listen to it because it reminds me of my mom.
Right.
You know? And Happy Mother's Day.
All the way.
Everybody.
1000%.
You know, especially
Thank
mom,
you, mothers.
You know?
Thank you, mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Like,
yes.
Everybody. Like, I don't know. It's and ever since then, it's been like a constant journey. Like you find yourself listening to a rock song over here, or you go to this concert and you listen to this, and like it's love. Like I love music, man. Like to where it's a part of me. You know what I mean? Like I adore it, and it helps me to express myself in ways that I would never be able to if I didn't have it. You know what I mean? So, like the music is just really deep, and you can relate. You're an artist yourself,
I can definitely relate, and I'm glad you hit on this because I was actually going to go there anyways. Like when you talk about the soul of it, it all makes sense right now because I listened to your beat selection. And a lot of it is like extra soulful.
Man.
So I was gonna ask you, like, why is that the case? So why is that the case? Why are you so drawn to like the soulful type beats?
Honestly, I feel like it catches your attention because most of the time, if it's not familiar to you, it still feels like home. Like when you listen to it, it's like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to hear this. Like, what is this? You know? So, and then I kind of use that to speak to whatever message I'm trying to get across or whatever vibe I'm trying to put myself in. Like, that's just how it comes out. You know, and people always say, like, man, why it's always soulful? Like, I could just be sitting around and, like, I'll go through whatever beats I can. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the one. Let's do it now. And when it comes out of me, it like flows like a river. And then it stops for a minute. You have to live your life to talk about it.
All the way. All the way.
So even when you go out in the world and you see things, like that's why us as artists, like it all comes in. Like you can think about something you've thought about years ago, and it just come out in the music. Like I saw a child with her mama.
You don't control the timing either. It's just going to come out when it comes out.
Exactly.
And whenever that happens, you got to be ready to pounce on it and document it and get it down because you don't want to forget them bars either because that's another bad thing right there too, man.
And the mind is truly like a file cabinet. Like some files you really can lose and be like, oh, I don't remember what I said. How did it come out?
1000%.
Yeah, I understand completely. That's why, like, I kind of give some sort of recognition to technology because now you can just like.
Do you prefer that or over just like a pen and paper though? Like, what is your writing style like?
Honestly,
do you even write?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I tried it. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I tried, like Jay.
I'm good on that, man. I need to take a moment and make it sound right.
It was a lot of work. I'm like, because you have to do everything in your mind and still put it out like normal,
Execute, for sure.
Like, it's too much work. You're right. And I get it. That might be his gift, but I'm okay with the pen and, like, I feel like it's the vibe. If I'm at work or if I'm just chilling to myself, I'll actually write, put a pen out. I got a notepad. It's all beat up. Like, like real artists, we got notepads.
Real talk.
It might be in the phone. It might be on a napkin over here, envelope over here. Like, it just, whenever the inspiration comes, whatever's around, Like, I'm there. I'm in it. Once I tap into it, it's like, it don't matter what it's on. It has to come out.
I love it, man. Shout out Nux, man. We talking over his beats right now. I got Bub Bizzle over here. Nux is mean with it. I can see y'all doing some music for real, man. Like, we
actually do. I got a couple tracks. I got a couple joints on his beats, like on his production. But then I remember he invited me out here. We did a studio session on one of his tracks, and like Nux is nice,
nasty with
it. So like, it wasn't no half stepping, like, and I appreciate the good business. He set it up like it was supposed to be. Bro, come out to the stew. I know you don't know him, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? When I got out there, legit studio, get in the booth, got it in. You know, we showed love, kicked it for a minute, and got on up out. You know, it was like it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Nux, man.
All the way.
Nux good people.
We got Bub Bizzle in the studio right now, hip-hop artist, man, super dope lyricist. He's going to be dropping a new project here pretty soon. I got 2 new tracks to debut tonight, so looking forward to that here in just a few moments. But, you know, just chopping it up with him, man. So I want to go back to the beats right now. Okay. I want to know, like, what is your beat selection process like? Are you picky?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. It has to, okay, and when I tell you this, I know you'll understand. It has to make sense. Like, it has to make sense to fit your style. It also has to make sense to catch attention. Because everybody, even, you know, we real music listeners, you know, so I want to hear something that sound good. Like, and everything doesn't, and it's not.
And even as dope as you are, you can throw the hardest bars in the world on some whack stuff and waste it, and just waste it all the way.
Exactly. So it, like and then the producers that I usually run with, I have my go-tos. Like, shout out JB Swift, my guy. Shout out Prophecy, Bizzle, Cuz Trip Music. Woe Morris, like all my people, man. Key Green, like I got some cats who I can just go to their page and, I like this one. Like, I ain't really on this one right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you really can go on, and what's that? Like, what's the one? Okay, like this is the one I need right now.
So how do you know when it's time to I guess push the agenda and stray from the usual and pick something different?
Honestly, I take that opportunity if I work with another artist. Like, if another artist reach out to me, like, bro, I want to do, like, I'll tell them, like, bring me into your world.
Word.
You know what I mean? Of course, within certain boundaries, and, you know,
because that's more authentic. I mean,
exactly. I want to come over to you. You know what I do most of the time. You know what I mean? And most people, they can rock with it because it's just genuine. But like, I remember I did a song with my guy Woe Morris. Look out for him too. He nice. You know what I mean? He produced the beat, jumped on the song, and when he sent it to me, he told me, like, I don't know what to expect, because it wasn't particularly soulful, but it was like, I felt like it was an international beat. And we made a song called Paris. Very like club oriented, like upbeat, like something you can hear in there.
High energy.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what would they listen to over there? You know what I mean? So I just made some fly.
And tapped into it.
Yeah, like, and he got it back. He was like, bro, this fire. And he was like, bro, I did not expect it, but I love it, you know? So I just feel like I try to turn into a consumer when I go on the other side. Like, what would I want to hear if I'm in this vibe, or if I heard this beat? Like, I don't want to hear nobody just
I think
yelling.
It's a way to test your artistry at the same time.
True.
And, you know, and since you do still write, you know, test your pen.
Yep.
You know, because a lot of people got weak bars. I mean, honestly, no other way to put it, you know what I'm saying? So if you can do that on different beats and just show the versatility with it, you know, I think that just only enhances what you can do as an artist, you dig?
Yep, I definitely agree, man. Like, it's like exercising. You know, like you try and trying something different that you've never done. You know, if you running, now we weight training. Or now this is calisthenics, this is cardio.
Right.
You know, like, it's
that
just
cross
different.
training. Yep.
Exactly.
I can dig it, man. Waves of the Baby right here. We got the homie Bizzle right here, man. Let me take you back a moment now. So this is all right. Let me give you the full rundown right now, man. This is episode 90 of Waves of the Bay, but only with me holding it down on my own. So Spaceship got promoted to Monday mornings 90 Saturdays ago, literally. It was August of last year, or the year before last, actually. 2022 is when he moved to Monday mornings. He's actually about to be on Friday mornings from 6 until 9. Shout out DJ Spaceship.
Yeah, Spaceship.
The homie, the other part of Waves of the Bay. So after he left, everybody's like, yo, are you going to get a guest DJ or what are you going to do? I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, I'm going to do this on my own. I'll learn how to spin. You know, I like the control of things. So I like being able to, you know, do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. Like, nobody tells me what I need to play, when I need to play it, and none of that. So this is the 90th episode of me doing my own thing. But before that, when Spaceship left, we were like at 160, right?
Yeah.
You came on episode 44.
Wow, yeah.
You came on episode 44. It was September 12th of 2020.
Wow.
I was looking at the video of the interview because you guys had just dropped What's Real with Kano and my brother, Black Boy.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the video and me and Spaceship had gloves on and all the COVID stuff. And
that was when COVID
I was like,
tough.
wow, it's been a hot minute now. So I just wanted to take you back to way back when, because you didn't actually get to come through here. We had to do it over the phone because we couldn't have any guests here.
Nobody here. That was when the 6 feet rule was serious.
It was really serious, man. It was really serious, but it was just a blast from the past, a true throwback. But we talked about artists that you wanted to collaborate with, and I want to follow up all these years later. So did you ever do a collaboration with Chris Jackson?
You know what's crazy, man? And like Chris, even after that time, like Chris is my guy. You know what I mean? And on the radio, I'm live. I might as well put it out, boy. Y'all love me. I love y'all. We gonna put it out. Me, Kano, and Chris working on the EP together.
Like right now?
Yep.
Oh, snap. Okay. Yep. I'm getting secret information.
Yeah, man. And honestly, like, it's amazing. You know, like, even just thinking of the different perspectives, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be dope.
That is dope.
Yeah, man. Like, it's just...
That's exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It gives you something to look forward to, even me as an artist, because it's like, wow, they really rock with me, and these guys are premium. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, top-tier artists. So it's like, okay, now humble yourself and let's get to work. You know what I mean? Because I know they finna come with it.
Oh, my goodness. You already know.
I gotta come hard. And Chris is the kind of person... Chris is... the energy.
He'll talk to you about it too. Like, don't be the one with the weakest bars on the song. As bad as that's gonna be, there ain't but 3 of y'all. Yeah,
Chris is the muscle. Chris will be like, man, what did you do? Like, and I appreciate that because I know his passion is there. Like, that's what his passion is.
1000%.
Man, Chris, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. When we record together, because we've recorded together before, me, him, and Kano. He'll make us bet on each take. He's like, oh, y'all ain't no one takers. And he'll be like $5 a take. Or $1 a take.
That's that West Tampa. That's what that is, man.
Man. He like, every take you miss, you got to pay up. Like, but that gives you that, okay.
The extra drive.
Tighten up. Yeah, like you can't be playing this, your money on the line.
That's dope. I like that idea a lot right there.
Man.
That's super dope. Okay.
Chris Jackson, man.
All right, so we got one bit of secret information out of you, one bit of exclusives. What about Nico Sweet?
Man, Nico is a diamond. Like Nico is the kind of artist that you know is going to be around forever. Like her music is timeless. Like, so even when you hear the name, it's like,
it sounds right?
Yeah, like, man, what Nico finna drop? Like, I know she just dropped a project, you know what I mean? And I rode to it for probably about, honestly, she is like in constant rotation. Like, and there's a lot of artists that I've met here that I've just grown to be fans of, you know, and I have no like no shame in that or no, like it's okay to show love. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like it doesn't take away from
Everybody
me and
doesn't
what I
do it, but if that's what you're going to do, then just do it, man. Be you.
Exactly. And that shouldn't make you feel any kind of way if somebody else is shining in their own right.
Right.
Like, why not? Let them get that. You know what I mean? You doing what you got to do, so let them shine like they supposed to, Like, shout out Nico Sweet, man. I ran into Nico at Keely Carly, the winery.
Okay.
And it was cool. Like, I ran into her. We had did a show together. She was on the show, and trying to think. Nux was there. Shaq, Sam Illy, he was there.
Stupid. Ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Like it was a really dope show. Intellect, she was there. She performed.
Huge Intellect.
Yeah,
fan,
like it was dope. Like the whole vibe was dope. And I think Rod was the one put the show on.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod, good people, man. Like, it was always love with them. You know what I mean? So I ain't never had no issues.
So you still ain't did no song with her, though, is what I'm hearing.
I need to. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm hearing right now.
I've reached out to her before, and, it was love. She was like, yeah, let's do it, run. But it just never.
This ain't been the right one.
Yeah. And I know it's coming. I know I'll reach out to her, and, she always, Nico is the kind of person she's always going to say what's on her mind, regardless.
That's a fact.
Like, no matter who it is.
It's an understatement.
Like, you can tell, and, I'm sure I'll be reaching out to her soon so we can work, because it's inevitable. Like, I feel like
I need to hear it. I can also hear Intellect and you rocking, man. Intellect so vicious with it. I could see that happening.
I got a joint with her now that we're actually in the works on. Key Green, my homeboy Key Green on the beat. It's me, her, and Kano. Yep. So that's another joint. It'll be soon. Like, because even like me and her, we had been in contact. Like, come on, we're gonna get in the studio. We're gonna do this, and this, and then it just kind of fell off. Like, it was just, life. People got stuff they got going on, and I respect that. You know what I mean? So she was like, bro, when you get a chance, we gonna link up, because she already got the verse and everything.
It's all about timing a lot of times.
Exactly. Yeah. So, shout out to Intellect. I'm sure it's gonna come to pass.
I'm sure it will too, man. I'm sure it will too. And I got Bizzle in the studio right now. Hip hop artist. Got a couple new tracks to debut from him soon, but you're here for a reason, man. We've been chopping it up about everything except why you are here. And I know you got a new project dropping.
Man.
So let's talk about that.
May 15th, which I like to call it a birthday gift to myself.
Dope. Happy early birthday.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, like, I'm going to be dropping a new EP. It's called Original. Couple songs, not nothing too serious, maybe 7 to 10 tracks.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep the listener there, but don't bore them. You know what I mean? Give them enough to want to keep getting some more. So couple joints on there. Matter of fact, one of the joints with me and Kano and Chris is going to be on here.
Okay.
Then I got my homie HB. He flew in from Detroit to shoot the video for the track me and him got.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, man, just love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Tom Miguel. Like, I got some good people. My brothers, Rook, Rue, Red, Hari. Like, we got a couple joints, Shout out to my guy Brief out of Flint. Like, we just, it's, it just comes. It whatever you end up putting together, and then we listen to it, and it's like, wow.
I'll be sliding Kansas artists in the mix sometimes, oftentimes too. I don't even be telling people, man, but you got to show love to the hometown.
Got to.
Why won't you?
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
I agree, man. And
so it's called Original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like, and then the song. Actually, I have the title track here today.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's really what triggered it. It was like, all right, bro, let's run with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. I had put the song on. I hadn't recorded in a couple months. So it's like, then I came back like that, and it's like, all right, let's go and put
Still got
It's been too long. You know what I mean? And I don't think last project I dropped was Universal Language. And that was like
2020.
Yeah, that was years ago.
It's crazy how fast time flies, man.
Fast. Yeah, it really did. Yep, it really did go by fast.
I remember, man. It's wild, but that's the whole thing about it. Like, if you do music right, music is timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking forward. Like, I just went through an impromptu Bizzle set. Because I can. You know, who else can do something like that? You know what I'm saying? I can kick off an entire show with Bizzle and then talk to Bizzle and then play some new Bizzle. The entire first hour went to Bizzle right now. And he's from Michigan. But he's representing, you know, Tampa Bay while he's down here. He's rocked a few of my stages and he's getting down with some of my favorite artists on top of that. So it's really that time, man. And you sent me a couple tracks. I really want to hear the whole project. So drop me the early release because you know I'm interested.
Yeah,
you know I'm interested right now.
I got you, man.
But you talked about original. Let's talk about Reflection as well. Let me know what your thought process was on these songs before I hit play on them.
Now, Reflection is I have like that one is the third. I call it like the third sequel of it because I try to put a Reflection track somewhere, you know, whether it's a project or a single, like just kind of give people something that's familiar, you know. Oh, it's a new Reflection coming out, you know what I mean? So this was just like the sequel.
Like Button's mood music.
Exactly. It kind of gives you whatever's going on in my life at the time. Like it really is a reflection. Like what's been happening since people haven't heard from me, you know. And that one was more like a sit down and check and listen to me type vibe, you know. I wanted it to be like that because I've just been through a lot and seen a lot and overcame a lot, you know, so I just want people to feel that passion that I'm still here and I'm like, it's not leaving me, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I really want to do. Like, I love this music, man. Like, this is what I go to when I feel whatever I feel. So why not? You know, why not really put your all into it and make it happen? Like, I've always wanted to have a respect on the mic like that, to where people just know me when they hear me, like, oh, that's Bub, you know? So just with the feedback I've been getting and the love, even from like I call it my inner circle, people I send the music to early. They'll listen to it and they're like, oh, bro, my God, this is fire, bro. What you doing? We got to get to it, you know? Just to see that love and to feel the growth, like, it's like no other.
I love to hear that, man. And this is WMNF Tampa. Before I let you go out of here, before I hit play on these songs, for one, drop your social media information.
Okay. Bub Bizzle, for anybody that don't know, you know, like if you've never heard of me, you can spell it B-U-B, Bizzle. Honestly, I'm pretty much everywhere. Like I try to make myself easily accessible as far as music, and just people can have access to me like that. I've got plenty of videos, songs. I'm pretty much on every platform. You know, and I don't like to sound cocky. You can Google me. You can literally Google me, Google my name, and it's a whole list of stuff is gonna.
Ain't but one Bub Bizzle though. I'll tell you that.
I appreciate it, and I don't know. I feel like God is just blessing me now, like to where people are really starting to listen. Like, okay, he been doing it this long. Let me hear what he talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, he's persistent now. Let's see what's up.
The key word is timing. Once again,
it really
timing is everything, man. And the second part, what I want to know is that, you know, right now where you're at is May 11th, 11 o'clock. You're in Tampa Bay. What is it going to take for you to get to the next step of your music career?
Honestly, I just feel like consistency. Like, you just have to stay consistent. You have to, because it's so much. Like, it's so many people that do it. It's so, even the higher you get, you meet different people that just may have more going on. You know what I mean? You just have to stay consistent. Like, Nipsey, it's a marathon. Like, it's literally a marathon. You have to keep going. And the more you go, you'll just see things along the way. Like, okay, yeah. Like, I'm in the radio station now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, God will put you where it's like you do the work. You have to do the work in order for him to push you further. You know what I mean? And that's what I respect about it. Like, faith without work really is dead. You have to put the work in. And as lazy as I can be, I know I can be lazy. Like, we know ourselves. It's like, all right, bro, get up and do what you gotta do. You know you gotta send these songs to Tone. You know we got this going on. You know what I mean? Take care of your business so people will want to build those relationships with you and push you further along. You know what I mean? So that's why I appreciate you, Tone. Like, real deal, man. Like, ever since I met you, it's been love. Like, you'll hit me up or I'll reach out to you, bro. What you got going on?
Right.
You know, and you like, okay, well, we gonna do this. I got
the Midwest thing, man. I don't know.
Yeah, like, it's love. It's always been love. And I really appreciate it, bro. Like, from the bottom. Like,
Yeah, that means a lot to me, and I definitely appreciate you, especially riding in here, taking time out of your Saturday night to talk with me, to talk with the people, to drop new music on me. You know, like, I'm about to debut some stuff. They talk about DJs don't be breaking records no more. I got a couple I'm about to break right now for an album that's going to be dropping on the 15th, you know? So I definitely appreciate that. And our fans out there, man, people that are listening, please follow Bub Bizzle, Bub, BUB_Bizzle, BIZZLE, all platforms. I was listening to this music earlier, some of the older stuff, waiting for the new stuff, which we got right now. And the time is now. So, one more again, Bub Bizzle, thank you for coming through here, man. I definitely appreciate you, bro.
Always love, Tone. You already know, man.
Already. We about to kick it off, man. You said the new project's name's Original?
Yes, sir.
We're going to kick it off with Original. So, here we go. This is Waves of the Bay. This is WMNF Tampa, 88.5.
It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay.
Yeah, I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show